Hello, day 11 of the motorcycle video diary. We're now in Death Valley, and I've just started an off-road section going off into the desert, which is pretty awesome. Scenery, as you can see, is amazing, and I'm going to be doing some off-roading. I've done this trail before. Last time I went to Hot Springs, which is in the middle of Saline Valley. The Saline Valley is where I'm heading into right now. I'm not going to do that this time because, oh, I'm a little fast. Oh, it's all good. Got to concentrate a little. Yeah, last year I went to these hot springs, which was awesome. I'm not doing that because I want to do something different. There's a racetrack player. It's a special field, a special plain, where they have these rocks which somehow mystically move over time, and they leave like really big trails behind them. So you can see the rocks and big trails behind them. So gonna look at that and probably head right back out the other side of the valley after that, so I should be back on the highway by the end of the day. I haven't done a diary for yesterday. I was slacked off, so I've got 2 days to recap just quickly. The day before yesterday I did Kings Canyon and Sequoia National Parks. That was pretty excellent. It was just a lot of driving along the main highway that goes through the national parks. I didn't really stop to do much. I just went and saw the biggest tree of both national parks. I think one of them's called I forget their names already. General Grant, General Sherman, Sherman Grant, the General, I don't know, whatever, they've got names. I saw them, it was great, big trees, took photos, got back on my bike, pretty much just riding. Oh, I ran out of petrol that day, that was funny, because I didn't realize that they don't sell petrol within the national parks. And then so I was heading to Hume Lake, which sells petrol, and there was a big long downhill to get there, so I pretty much just idled a good part of 10 miles, and I ran out of fuel coming into the town, so I had to push the bike the last 100 meters. So that was fortunate that it was right at the end. I'm going to try and avoid that in the future. I don't know if you've noticed, but the camera angle is different. I broke my chin mount a matter of 10 minutes ago, just before I started. Dropped my helmet off my bike. I guess it landed on the GoPro, and the chin mount sheared right off. I won't be able to fix that until I get some new GoPro mounting stickers, sucks or something. I don't know how I'm going to fix that, which I'm disappointed about because I really like that mount. But this is better than nothing. Yesterday I did, I stayed at a motel the night before because I'd had enough camping. And that was in, I don't know, somewhere near Fresno. So I started somewhere near Fresno, and I went up into the mountains further south. I took the 190, I think it is. It's a really nice road, really nice windy road that heads into the mountains, really well conditioned. So that was great. And then continued on through and ultimately did Sherman Pass. Sherman Pass was fantastic. That was one that we wanted to do last year on the trip I did with my friend, also to Saline Valley. But we couldn't because of snow. So it was very fortunate that the weather was better this year, and it was no problem to for me to do that pass. Yeah, that was really cool because you go up and up and up and up and up, and it's this kind of like shrubby, bushy kind of environment, a little bit like this, a little bit more kind of foresty, but still lots of bushes. And then you hit the ridge at the top, you go over the other side, and all of a sudden it completely changes into like alpine forest with, you know, pine trees and everything. It just like instantly changes right on the ridge. It's really, really fascinating. Some really cool views on that pass. Looks like there's a lot of dirt bike trails, quad bike trails up around that area. It's all like national park, sorry, not national park, national forest area, and lots of dirt bike trails in the national forest because America. But that's great. I would go back and do them if I had time. I did one really quickly just to check it out. Just a short one. Pretty cool. Yeah. So then across the mountain, came down the other side, 395. And then finally to Panamint Springs where I stayed last night. It's like a tiny little town. There's basically a restaurant, a gas station, and an RV park, and that's it. They had little tents already set up there, so I stayed at one of those places. Yeah, it was great because I got up super early this morning, had a nice breakfast at the restaurant, and I could get here pretty early without much hassle. I'm fully loaded with food. I've got extra petrol with me. I've got plenty of supplies, so I could survive out here for a fair few days. Worst comes to worst. Or if I just, you know, change my mind and decide to camp somewhere because it's nice. But the plan at this stage is to get back out by the end of the day. Yeah. That's the report. This dirt road's pretty nice. It's going to get a bit more technical and I'll have to concentrate a little bit more at some point in time. Yep, so that's all I got to say for today. So I'll sign off. If you want to watch more footage, then check out the other videos that I upload. Okay, bye-bye.